never stop trying to get away from you.
Someone told you the wrong story about what happened to you. They said you were too trusting, too naive, too soft, that you should have seen it coming, and you believed them. But here is what nobody told you. Toxic people don't choose victims randomly. They select. They look for loyalty, warmth, a willingness to see the best in people. They chose you because of your strengths, not despite them. Rapunzel had everything she needed to be free. Creative, curious, warm, brave enough to knock out a wanted criminal with a frying pan on the first try. More than ready. And she stayed in the tower anyway. Not because she was weak, because of something done to her so carefully, over so many years, that she could no longer see it. Everyone calls Tangled a fairy tale about following your dreams. But underneath that, this film is a portrait of how manipulation actually works. Not the dramatic kind, the quiet kind. The kind that uses love as the instrument and leaves no marks. Mother Gothel didn't keep Rapunzel there because she was foolish. She kept her there because she was luminous. Watch carefully. It starts in the tower.
Why, Rapunzel, look at you, as fragile as a flower. Still a little sapling, just a sprout.
Rapunzel hasn't finished her sentence before Gothel starts reshaping the conversation. She doesn't say no. She transforms Rapunzel into something small, something that cannot survive without her. This is not a frustrated parent. This is a system.
Oh, Mother, as you know, tomorrow is a very
Rapunzel,
big day.
look in that mirror. You know what I see? I see a strong, confident, beautiful young lady. Oh, look, you're here too. I'm just teasing. Stop taking everything so seriously.
Okay.
That is the entire playbook in 4 lines. Build yourself up, cut her down, deny you did it, make her feel oversensitive for noticing. Over 18 years, Rapunzel has been trained to hear it and say nothing. Not because she is weak, because she has never known anything else. And this is where it stops being about Rapunzel.
Come on!
Enough of the lights, Rapunzel! You are not leaving this tower! Ever! Oh, great. Now I'm the bad guy.
You have no other life, said like a fact, like she is being reasonable, and Rapunzel goes quiet. You know this. Maybe your tower didn't have walls, maybe it was a relationship, or a dynamic so old you couldn't see it, but you know what it feels like to want something ordinary, and have that wanting turned into evidence of your failure. You were too sensitive, too naive, you wanted too much, and you started to believe it, slowly, the way water shapes rock. You stopped trusting your own reactions. You started editing yourself before you spoke. You called that growing up. It wasn't. It was you shrinking to fit a space designed to contain you. They were not entirely wrong about the world. They were entirely wrong about you. Let's name the mechanism. What Gothel practices is called coercive control. It runs on a rotating cycle of affection, criticism, isolation, and manufactured dependency.
Sloppy, underdressed, immature, clumsy, please. They'll eat you up, gullible, naive, positively ditzy, and a bit, well, vague. Plus, I believe getting kinda chubby. I'm just saying.
I love you very much, dear.
Right after the list of every flaw Rapunzel has, the insult must come before the love, so the love feels like relief. So Rapunzel learns that Gothel's approval is the only thing that makes the criticism stop. And the moment Rapunzel pushes back, Gothel makes herself the victim. Rapunzel's reasonable desire becomes an act of cruelty against her mother. Now I'm the bad guy. That is the move that keeps people trapped. The moment you want something for yourself, suddenly you are the one causing harm. Here is what the movie never lets you forget.
Too weak to handle myself out there, huh, Mother? Well, tell that to my frying pan.
The girl who supposedly cannot survive outside just subdued a wanted criminal, hid his satchel, and negotiated a deal from a position of complete control, alone, on her first day out. She is not weak. She has never been weak. That is exactly what Gothel could never afford for her to know. People who build cages know exactly what they are caging.
I am the lost princess, aren't I? Did I mumble, Mother? Or should I even call you that?
That line is not dramatic, it is quiet, and the quietness is everything. This is the moment a person stops performing the version of themselves built to keep someone else comfortable. Not loud, not angry, just still, and completely certain.
No! I won't stop. For every minute of the rest of my life, I will fight. I will never stop trying to get away from you.
She is not attacking Gothel. She is declaring her right to exist outside of her. That is a completely different thing.
What if it's not everything I dreamed it would be?
It will be.
And what if it is? What do I do then?
Well, that's the good part, I guess. You get to go find a new dream.
Rapunzel was not weak. She was targeted because she was luminous, because that kind of person, warm, open, full of life, is exactly the kind worth isolating, worth keeping just small enough to need you. That is not a coincidence. That is a choice someone made, and the first person she ever stopped performing for was herself. If you have been told you were too trusting, too soft, too much, that is not a flaw. That is someone trying to make you smaller than you are. Don't let them finish the job.